Had an idiot today. You know it's going to be good when I start off a conversation with I had an idiot.
Right.
Had an idiot today who I put out a video, Hart. They're discontinuing the line, like done. The line is done. Hi, Dan. And Jim. So they're going to discontinue the line. And I said, hey, this is a major thing. What's up, I hold Caleb? This is a major thing that's going on, right? And I'm like, this is not about really anything other than the troubles that we're having as far as the tribalism,
the climate,
people only buying,
right?
People only buying the name on the tool. Like the more you get into this space, the more you realize that folks are just dug in. Their brand is the only brand. That's the only way they're going to go. They're never going to buy anything else or whatever, which is stupid. And I frequently tell them that they're stupid for doing that. Before we go on, I just want to point out that Tool Squatch, I think it's official that he's the woman of the house now because his wife just changed out a sink that she'd been asking him to do. And like she just got the tools and just started doing it. So
wow,
it's kind of weird.
Wow.
Anyway,
damn.
It's just I just want to point that out. Like, how do you let the woman of the house take the man's job? I'm just saying. Did we freeze up? I'm still here. I'm still free. Like I'm still good to go on YouTube. Everything looks clear to me. Thank you, Danny.
Good for my house.
Yeah. So anyway, I put out this video and guy comes on there. What's up, Amber? And he says, this is because of the economy. It's nothing else. It's the economy, the economy, the economy. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's not true. Like the economy's actually doing really well.
Right.
Compared to where we were last year. Like we're roaring going into 2026 compared to where we were at this same point last year. I think the economic growth was 1.7, 1.8% last year. It's a full percentage point above that now. A full percent, which is kind of crazy. You're fine, Christina. Anyway, he comes back and he's like, I have advanced degrees in economics. And you know what? The first sign that you're a liar is when you come back with no evidence and you say, I have advanced degrees, like you're trying to talk down to someone. So naturally, it being me and me being who I am.
2 seconds.
Sure.
Alexa,
I decided to treat him the exact way you should treat people like that.
That's how you treat AI.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I went right at him and I was like, okay, call him. You know, I may have insulted his intellect and whatnot, but when you started out with, I have advanced degrees, I know this stuff, and they try to speak down to you, well, it's time to put them in their place. And that's exactly what I did.
Makes
and then
sense.
I came in, I fired off like I insulted him and gave him facts at the same time. It's kind of a perfect combination because it's like, first of all, like you're telling them you're not superior to me. I don't care what you tell me your degrees are in. If you don't know the basics, the facts, then you could have a degree and still be an idiot.
You use facts.
I do. You're not
supposed to use those.
It's a scary thing that I have done. Why the Fed had cut it? Yeah, see, BMX, thank you. Can't have hot water when we have 20 people here for. All right. Huh?
Oh no, but BMX is saying that the economy is not doing great because the Fed is cutting.
What are you talking about? Every
It's a good point.
economic are saying that we're going down. GDP is up 3.8%. That hasn't been 3.8% or even near that in over a decade. You'd have to go back to the market crash of 2008 to find an area or a period where GDP rose by that much. That's one key indicator. The gas, eggs, milk, wheat. Like you look at the key economic data, all those prices are down. The only thing that hasn't increased, which is why the media likes to put this out there, the only thing that hasn't increased by a great deal is consumer confidence. So they keep saying consumer confidence, and they try to manipulate the way they give you information to make it seem worse than it is. But if you go out there and you look and you're buying things, right? It doesn't take long for you to go like, oh well, yeah, I'm not doing too bad. The
I
fact
see what
that that's
BMX is
just
saying.
yeah.
That goes back to the
Actually,
consumer confidence thing is why they're doing that probably.
the Fed would be cutting if the economy were rolling. They would not cut as they didn't cut before when the economy was not rolling. That's
I think I don't think the vast majority of people even understand what it does when they do cut,
no.
because it's not just, oh, now I can go get a loan. Because first off, it's not going to be mortgages. It's going to be like personal loans. Mortgages won't cut. If they cut today, mortgages aren't going to cut tomorrow.
Right.
6, 7, 8 months later, you're going to get your personal loans cut. So your refinances, things like that. That's billions of dollars for these banks lost. So majority of people just think, oh, this is great. They're cutting rates. This is good. This is what we've been waiting for. That's billions of dollars lost though, because you're
Yeah.
talking across every bank, every loan, everywhere, billions of dollars.
Yeah. Amber,
I
you're gonna have
I
to
don't
keep
care if they
waiting.
cut or not. I don't care if they cut or not.
No. For the average person, the Fed cut doesn't do anything. It's more for businesses and
Yep.
high-end investors than anything else. Businesses will take those. Yeah, BMX, thank you for telling us we don't know what we're talking about. You're just another idiot that can't get it through their thick fucking skull that they're being lied to about the economy, and you're just you're just spitting out all this garbage that you don't have the brains to figure out. You're just another pathetic loser. Sorry. Yeah, I don't normally do that, but I do, but like it's normally in my head when I say that stuff to people. The fact of the matter is, and I mean I literally just looked it up today. GDP 3.8. GDP, gross domestic product, up 3.8%. Price of eggs, milk, gas, wheat, all down. You can look at it. They're all down. Year over year, they're down. That means the economy's going well. The fact that TTI could not make Hart work at Walmart is what I wanted to talk about tonight. I didn't even want to go down this road as much. But the fact that TTI could not make Hart work at Walmart, the biggest retailer on earth, the company that has more stores than everybody else,
too much of
they
the
couldn't
same thing
make
where
it
you can
work.
go get ryobi. Go get ryobi for the same price.
That's right. The pricing. So the difference in pricing between Hyper Trash, which is also sold at Walmart, and the Hart brand was sometimes threefold.
Yeah.
You can't do that at Walmart. That's not a competitive or winning strategy. And anybody with a brain, of course, that leaves some of these guys out. But anybody with a brain will look at that and be like, oh, well, yeah, that's probably not a winning strategy. But when your home base is in Hong Kong, you don't get to know what the demographic of
No.
Walmart is, because you can't see the average person walking in there, which anybody remember the world of Walmart, or the people of Walmart, whatever that website was, where they just kind of made fun of the folks that go to Walmart
The Walmart
and the way they
creatures.
dress? Yes. The way they dress and how they're going in their
Were
pajamas
you
and
ever
stuff.
featured on there?
No.
No.
Thankfully not. I did post a picture of a dude that was dressed as a fox in a dress, a dude dressed as a fox in a dress. And then I did post a picture on there once. And then I had another guy, a dude dressed full on safari with the pith hat or the pith helmet, the full on safari look at Walmart. I did submit those too, because I was like, oh, they fit right in. This is perfect. But that's the thing, like if you're in Hong Kong and you're having business here in the United States, like they fired all of their Hart in-store reps about 2 years ago, and then they went to a regional thing where one person might take on 6 or 7 different states, and they were supposed to go into each store once a month or
Best
whatever in
rear
those states.
handle.
Oh, Flex.
Flex, and then Metabo, and then I don't know, man. The Makita's pretty good. You don't like
Milwaukee.
Makita. I know you don't like
It's going to be
Makita.
the Milwaukee.
The Makita's
It's
pretty
the
good.
Milwaukee. The
Is the new
Milwaukee's
Milwaukee
better.
good? I haven't
Yeah.
tried the new Milwaukee yet.
Milwaukee does make some great sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rear handed Makita's decent though.
Yeah. But anyway, so getting back to the point of the conversation tonight, going in and understanding what the people that go into a location, like their economic situation, is a key indicator of what your pricing should be. The fact that their prices were higher than ryobi prices at Home Depot for basically the same tool.
I never even looked at Hart. I've never owned a Hart tool. Never spent more than 2 minutes in the Hart aisle. I think the one time that I bought a Hart tool, it was to air up a football, and we ran to Walmart because we were at church camp.
Yeah.
And that was the first Hart tool I ever bought, was a little air hose needle set.
And it was garbage.
No, it's fine. We just, you lose them. It's just what they do. They get lost.
Oh, it's up there. Yeah. I mean, I've got, I buy rigid for my stuff because it's around the house and whatever. If it's not on the channel, I'm not going to spend top dollar because I'm just a homeowner now. So as far as me, I'm going to buy rigid. I get the best bang for my buck buying the rigid brand. I've shown it, I don't know how many times over the last almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in March. I've shown it like time and time again. Them capable of performing at the same level of most of everybody else. What's up, Rod?
Kayla says, remember when Hart did come out? When did Hart come out?
Same year we started, 2021. So that's two, and we'll need to talk about this. We have 3 brand failures in just the last. So? Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
4, maybe, right?
Well, Metabo, they're
5.
I think they're
5, maybe.
Yeah, I think Metabo is going to hang on until the Q2 of 2025. I think that's when they're going to be pushed out of Lowe's.
Once they stop becoming Hitachi, everyone lost faith in the name.
I don't really. Metabo has been around for a long time. Metabo was one of those trusted German brands forever. I think they underestimated the market by saying Metabo here in the U.S. because Metabo was only bought by professionals. It was not the name. And then the color scheme was different, where they got rid of the red on those, and
German side.
they kept the same color scheme as the Hitachi, which the Hitachi was wasn't great. They were good, but they weren't great. You know, you look at it and then you go, Flex. You know, as much as you don't like to hear it, as much as I don't like to say it, Flex probably isn't going to be around in 3 years unless something drastic changes. Skill's a failing brand right now. Makita, they're losing at least half of their shelf space. At least half of their shelf space at Home Depot.
They only have an end cap. Like they have 4 feet, 2 shelves at my Home Depot.
Yeah. Well, my Home Depot, they have a full bay, one whole bay. Well, they're going to go down to a half a bay. They're going to lose their end cap at my store. Doesn't look like any of the 40 volt stuff will ever be sold at Home Depot again. Like, that's gone. They blew it out over the summer. It's going to continue on. So you got Makita. They look like they're on their last legs at Home Depot. And if they're not at Home Depot, they're gone. They're just gone. They're not relevant anymore. Well, they're barely relevant now. I would say they're not relevant. But they're barely relevant now. Rigid's going to be getting less shelf space, but focusing more online.
I'm hoping
Home
Makita's
Depot
making
exclusive.
a secret comeback.
You would. I mean, you did buy a CC. You did buy a CC because you couldn't get Makita. Hey, Sayer, he bought CC today.
I bought a CC. Go watch the short. I got my raisins. Hey, they didn't reach out to me though. Or hang on, they did reach out. They reach out to me every other day. I didn't accept any emails. I didn't open any emails. I just went on Amazon and bought a CC. And where's my price flag?
He's got one.
Go watch the short. I'll explain what's up. They have a 17 volt CC, which is less than 20 volts and in between 12. So it's probably a really good power to weight ratio. We're going to find out.
You realize that CC is the same company who told me that I had to test it. After I told them I didn't want to test their tool, I was like, look, I looked at your tool. It doesn't look like it would fit my audience. They came back to me and they're like, oh no, Torque Test Channel says that it's the best. It's one of their favorite brands.
Who said that?
I was like, Torque Test Channel. That's what CC said. And I was like, okay, fine. You know, I'll test it. If Torque Test Channel says it's okay, I'll test it.
I don't watch that show. I don't watch it.
And then I tested it and I was like, oh no. And then I looked at Torque Test Channel, and they did say it was, you know, one of their best, one of their great value brands and whatever. And I was like, no, this is trash. You're just telling people to buy this garbage. You know, that's when I knew that they were in for the sales.
Oh, yeah.
Getting people to click the affiliate links and all that. I don't do that. The YouTube puts the affiliate links out there. I don't care. Like,
yeah,
buy it, don't buy it, whatever. It's on you, dude.
What the heck is CC? It's a Chinese knockoff of God knows what. I don't even know how it's going to perform.
It's Makita.
Is it Makita?
Makita batteries fit on it. Yes, it is. Makita batteries fit on it, just like so many of the Amazon.
You were about to finish. You were about to finish what you were going to say, and then you interrupted yourself. You said, "You know what that is? That's what is it? Are you going to say Makita?"
Yeah.
You think CC is Makita knockoff?
I know it is. I have it.
And then Makita just fits right on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a piece of garbage. It's thank you, Ott, for defending it. Yes.
So what are you doing with it?
What am I doing with the Makita?
Yeah.
Or the
No.
CC?
The CC, yeah.
Nothing. I refuse to use it because it's trash.
See, you're very one-sided with that though, because you don't need all this power like you say you do. For example, this Makita, not Makita, I called it Makita because it's so weak. This right here. This right here. This has 1,100 inch-pounds, and I only bought it and kept it because I like the ergonomics of it.
The
But
subcompact.
this thing, by your definition, is a piece of garbage too.
I mean, the trigger does fall off. Lots of
But
known issues with it.
so
I mean,
the
don't
only
believe
thing
me.
wrong,
You could just look at what the consumers say that buy it. They all say that it's trash. And then you like it because you're an electrician and you don't,
right?
you're just going into threaded screws.
Right, but also
The
you got
fact
HVAC,
of the matter is you can get the fuel version,
which is heavier.
which
Go on.
does have more power,
Correct.
which does have the same battery platform,
It does have the same battery.
but also has settings on it so you can turn down the torque.
Okay, so
Thank you,
my turn.
ham
My
hands.
turn. More compact. Battery's way down here to where you're not grabbing the battery. You don't need that much power.
You're not grabbing the battery.
Everyone knows these grips suck. This is the best grip that we've got, and it still
I
sucks from
grab the
Milwaukee.
battery. I grab the battery.
So I hope my kids aren't home.
What's up, Ted? LFL, Denny, Sharouche. Always a pleasure to have you guys here.
So my thought is, so we got HVAC techs, we got
you.
technicians in general, we got plumbers, we've got everybody except for somebody driving lags.
No, plumbers do need power.
A plumber would love to use this.
You know what? We've got a plumber in the audience.
Let's ask him. Do you use a 20 volt for your day to day, or do you use the most compact impact that you can do that gets you by? Because this thing still snaps Tapcons, and this is rated at 1,100 inch-pounds. This, by definition, is a piece of crap.
Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna just call you 67.
There you go.
Where's Oddhole?
Nice,
somebody hit Oddhole up and ask him.
Oddhole.
Because this guy is saying the dumbest thing ever. The plumbers don't need power. Plumbers have to go through joists and stuff.
He might say 12 volt.
Yeah. I'm just saying, they still have to go through studs and stuff. So a little bit of everything. I hear. Do you use the subcompact Makita? Or the subcompact the M12 there? That piece of trash?
So I just thought of something terrifying. What if the CC doesn't have a quick insert?
Well, I can tell you my CC does not have a quick insert.
That might suck. That is a game deal.
I'm glad that you spent all that money on that terrible tool.
So I spent $60 on it, I think, with a $5 coupon. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out if it's good or bad.
I mean, I can lead a moron to knowledge, but I can't make him think.
The CC has a skinnier battery base, and it's like more like square and probably like easier to fit in a tool bag or something.
Yeah. It's not that great, according to Odd.
Oh yeah, no, this thing's not that great, but it's perfect for everything that I do. I want something smaller. I would take something smaller with less power if I could. If they made something even smaller and had less power, I would still buy
it. In that case, you should have gotten the Gen 1 rigid subcompact. Oh, no, the battery's too big.
The battery's the size of this thing.
Yeah. The battery's too big. Yeah, I know.
The battery is too big. I don't have it in here.
They make a screwdriver. They do.
They do make a screwdriver, but it's not the same. I'm looking for a screwdriver that will do something like that. I thought the DeWalt was going to be it, but the way they designed the DeWalt actuator, you lift your thumb up off of the actual screwdriver, and then you lose all the grip strength, and it just spins in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone keeps telling me to get the vessel. I don't know, man.
He won't buy the name. If it's popular, he's not going to buy it. Tell him something bad about it. The compact M12 was a gimmick that made the brushless M18 that was more compact than the M12 fuel. It's objectively trash. HVAC tech here, 20 plus years. Thank you, ham
See,
hands.
that's what I told you. By definition, you won't like this. This is trash.
He said it.
Right.
I
The
read what
CC
he
has
said.
600 more inch pounds, so it's better than this.
What's up, TNT?
At least it should be. And it's smaller than this.
Mm-hmm.
So for $200, you can get, well, I don't know if this is $200. This is probably 120
I
by
know,
itself, right?
sir. I don't know how much it
The
is.
kit's 200. This isn't 200.
It costs too much. The fact that the fuel costs less than that is alarming.
Right. Exactly. We agree.
The fuel is better than that.
We agree on that, but
Also, the M18 compact is better than the M12 subcompact.
you're agreeing with me. I'm talking about the ergonomics of this. This is way better ergonomics. It's smaller, so we accept it.
I don't have a problem with M12 tools because I have oven mitts for hands.
Right.
So
You're
it
1%.
feels fine to me. It feels fine to me. Like no matter what the M12, but the only M12 tool that is actually uncomfortable
can you
for
grab
me
one
is
for
my
me?
favorite M12. Yeah, hold on, let
Can
me
you
go
can you
get
grab it
one.
for me so we can see?
Yeah, you want to see me grab around the freaking battery?
Yeah.
I don't have the subcompact, so you're just gonna have to deal with
I
me
can
grabbing
grab
the
my
fuel.
I can grab my Surge. My Surge is really big though, and it's considerably more
Yeah.
heavy. I'll never go back to this thing.
You're just gonna have to deal with me grabbing. So that's gonna sound weird here, but look, the battery is right
Jesus,
here.
dude.
That's
Go like
the
this. Go like this.
oh
This is the Surge, guys. This is the bigger one.
here.
Is that your left hand? That's your.
That's my left hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me go left hand too.
There you go.
Yeah.
I do have oven mitts. I don't deny it.
So
What's up, Minnow?
there's a couple of things wrong with the Milwaukee's. One, see how exposed that spring is right there?
Yeah.
That will come back and bite you eventually.
Will it?
Yes, yeah. The openness of the spring is a huge design flaw. Where there's no spring on this one?
Uh-huh.
Milwaukee's made,
bother me.
but lately, dude, Milwaukee's made so many terrible tools
True.
that it makes me want to go back to Makita. That's how bad it's been. Because at least the Makitas don't break.
You remember
they did
your
it to
40
themselves.
volt?
I was literally installing the steel studs.
Mister, they don't break.
Yeah.
What happened to the chuck of your 40 volt Makita?
Hang on. I can show you what happened to the chuck. I forgot about that. I don't use it.
Companies just make smaller, crappier tools that take bigger batteries. Yeah. If it doesn't tighten, then you win.
If it comes out of the box broken, it even break? It shouldn't even make that noise, first off, right?
An electrician would be using Makita.
you hear that, right?
Yeah.
Like, look. See how it's stuck right there? I should be able to, like, just... Oh, there we go.
I'm just going to throw this out there, though. Your point was Makita makes better tools.
Then Milwaukee for
It took
reliability,
me
I think so.
no effort to come up with a tool that you
With one,
own that was worse.
with one.
It's not just one. Their quiet hydraulic impact driver.
Have you bought it?
I had it
You
years
haven't
ago.
used it. You haven't
I
used it.
no, I shot it with a 12 volt or 12 gauge.
Um,
It was
I
that
don't.
bad. I shot
I
it,
don't have very
and
many. Like all the Gen 4s suck.
yeah, Makita does not make better tools than Milwaukee. Thank you, Jim. That is bad. I know. What does the
Yeah.
same Motion 5 guys? Because I love fish and minnows are a good. It's because you're a
I
master baiter. That's why we
no.
call you Minnow Dolphin. Uh, your shirt reminds me of the Advent calendars. Thank you, buddy. I got it off of Timu.
Nice.
Rich it is,
No,
bro. I'm
but,
with you.
between the spring just launching off of this one day
Uh-huh.
and then the impact not working, my drill just stopped working too. I'm done buying Milwaukee tools until they come out with at least. I
Not
don't
there
know,
with
man.
you,
They
Tom.
got a lot of work to do on Gen 5. Gen 3, they should have just left it alone.
Well, you have to think that. Well, no, you can't say that because the Gen 3, the fuel impact driver, had the collet issues that they had to repair not once but twice. And ending in the evolution, the Gen 3.5 before we got the Gen 4. So
Well,
you can't say
the
that.
Gen 3 drill is what I meant. So they should have
Oh,
just
the
left
Gen
the
3
Gen 3
drill was
alone.
perfect.
3.5 is still in the 3 category. They should just, we didn't need a Gen 4.
You're looking into toolboxes now. What kind of toolboxes do you guys like? He's gonna tell you Klein. He's a big Klein guy. He's an electrician. So if you're into that kind of
Okay,
thing,
hang
Klein.
on. Nobody ever shopped on Timu. Timu did not happen. Sorry. Gotta correct you
He said,
there.
I got this shirt off of Timu.
No, he says Tactics buying CC souls on Timu.
I hate to tell you this, but did you buy a CC tool?
Wait, I think he's saying that you're on Timu and I bought a CC tool. I see what he's saying
Yeah.
now. Yes, I bought a CC tool.
Okay. So I was at Harbor Freight yesterday. I've done 2 Harbor Freight videos this
The
week.
stream is a wreck. CC, Timu, and then the next thing out of your mouth. So I went to, well, first I'm promoting Makita, and then you're wearing a Timu shirt. And then we're talking about buying a CC, and then the next thing in your mouth is like, oh yeah, I went to Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna unsubscribe right now.
I just gotta throw this out there though. The shirt was from Timu. You're buying CC tools.
Yeah.
You are buying CC tools.
Hey, at
You're
least
buying
I didn't
CC
accept them.
tools
Hey,
because you
hey,
have no PP.
but hang on. Who has a bigger PP? The person that accepts free tools and has to make a review, or the person that buys them with their own money to see if they're good? Not
Um,
you, because you made a legit review. We're talking about TTC.
Torque Test Channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would probably say they're worse.
yeah. He's got grapes, bro. At this point,
I'll be honest with you. If somebody sends me a tool that sucks, I tell them, hey, your tool sucks. Do you want me to do a review on it? And if they say yeah, I'm like,
from
your
Flex to
funeral.
CC,
Your
we're
funeral.
we're we're gonna see. Go watch the short. Go watch the short because I broke it down on why I bought it, and you guys might not like it, but at the end of the day, if it has more power than this and it's more compact than this, because this is just as China as CC. I hate to tell you.
Oof. Master of None, 12 volt DeWalt. They're just going to sell through their inventory. Line's done. They're not going to
I
invest any
know.
more into it.
Buy it now if you want it. Get it while you can. I like the 12 volt.
I'll tell you the other one that gets me, the people in the comments that get me, the ones that talk about I only buy corded tools.
Yeah.
You know why? Because no one has invested any money in developing a good corded tool in maybe a decade now.
Yeah,
They are
it's true.
just kind of what they are. Battery tech has pushed the envelope. The competition has pushed the envelope on everybody, and it's forced them to innovate to get ahead. You see DeWalt until the 860 or 870, depending on who you are. I don't like the 860. I like the 870. But depending on who you are, probably the best impact drivers they have, not probably, they are the best impact drivers they have ever made. And before that, I think by and large, everything that Walt made as far as impact drivers was garbage.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
998 and the 999 were a huge letdown
Come
compared
on, let's go
to
outside. Come
the Milwaukee Gen 3, which is what they were going to compete with.
on, let's go outside.
Their 801, which replaced the 800, and the 806, which replaced the 805, are garbage. I wouldn't buy them. But it's the fact that they're throwing all these. I think at this point they have maybe 14 or 15 different drills in production.
I
That
actually
is, they're
like the
currently making them.
805, right?
Yes,
And the new one has anti-kickback. That's pretty cool.
it's unneeded on a weak drill like that.
It is, but it's still pretty cool because the kickback on DeWalt, the anti-kickback system, feels like an extension of yourself. It's actually
Hmm.
it's so good that I don't trust it, which is a
I'm with
fear
you,
that I
Tom.
have.
Yeah.
It's just too good. There's got to be something wrong with it. Kind of like
All
having a
right.
sunroof or a skylight, and you're like, this is nice. When is it going
Yeah.
to leak? You know?
Yeah. I mean, DeWalt over the last 2 years, I'm gonna say 2 years, they have stepped up in such a
Yeah.
major way that I mean, thank you, Tom. The 1.7 power stack battery, probably where it started. That's
Yeah.
really the one that kicked it off for them. And I think by and large, they have just been making some of the best tools on the market today.
What's crazy,
Next
dude?
year,
What's crazy is that contractors only just started getting their hands on the 1.7s and the 5s. It takes about
yeah.
4 years for everyone's batteries to do their cycle, and they start buying what's popular now. And I'm starting to
I'm with
see
you,
that stuff
JT.
in the field now. And everyone's telling me about how great it is. I'm like, you guys have been missing out for 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, it's old news, but it's great. It's good to see.
I agree with you, but you go back and forgot what I was saying. Then I was about to go on this thing about DeWalt and how they've stepped up,
Yeah,
and
they stepped it up, and the
they've made
batteries.
such improvements. And it started out with the 1.7 power stack, but the 1007 is miles. It's not like a few inches. It's not like we're talking about. It's just a little bit. No, the 1007 is miles ahead of the Milwaukee as far as a hammer drill is concerned.
Yeah, yeah,
It's heavy. That's the only downside to the 1007. But it's a heavy duty drill. It's meant for heavy duty tasks. If
yeah.
you want a light drill, the 805.
Right,
They
right.
have that kind of combination. Milwaukee, they came out with their Gen 4. They've got the drill, the impact driver. I can't even remember the last time they came out with a new SoAlz. Do you guys like 2016, 2015?
Yeah,
I mean,
they Milwaukee owes me a one-handed reset.
you go back and you're looking at it and you're like, but
There's two.
people buy the name. They're
Right.
so used to hearing Milwaukee's the best. Milwaukee's the best. Milwaukee's the best. You go into Home Depot, they've got a guy walking the freaking aisles telling you Milwaukee, 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 Milwaukee. All you have to do is hold one Milwaukee hand tool. One.
Yeah.
And it's not a professional grade tool.
Yeah, it didn't take me very long.
Their PVC cutter.
Yeah,
The
hang on.
PVC cutter.
You're getting to hand tools. We had two
Yeah.
questions. Somebody said, why don't I like Bosch? For me, Bosch is equivalent to you guys looking at Flex and saying, why would I buy that tool when I've got this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Flex, I've got Metabo, I've got DeWalt. and I've got Milwaukee. Why would I even venture off into Bosch? It's not that much of a game changer. They are nice, yes,
Yeah.
but between the 3 or 4 brands that I've got, I don't think that Bosch has anything on any of those other brands.
Well, let's see. Who was the first one to come out with tabless batteries?
Probably Bosch, but they still
Who was the one that
they dropped
developed
the ball.
Starlock? Oh,
They're
wait,
still
wait,
too
wait,
big.
wait, 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 wait. Who
Right.
developed Starlock?
It's Bosch.
And what's the one for the angle grinder? What do they call that? But that quick blade change they got on theirs too.
I'm not
They
familiar with
designed
that, but yeah, nice.
They developed that. It's
Yeah.
Bosch. Like
Right.
Bosch has been the cutting edge. They've actually been the ones that are setting the plate, the market. And then other companies are coming behind, like DeWalt, like Milwaukee, copying what Bosch is putting out there.
Okay. So your point is that Bosch still sucks.
No, that's not my point. My point
They don't know how to
is
implement their own
you're
ideas
actually
properly.
no, what you're doing is you're buying into that same tribalism. Like, I cannot go outside of my tribe. I can't
It's
look
not
what everybody else is
tribalism
doing.
when the
It
batteries are this
is very
size, bro.
much.
How can Bosch come out with something so groundbreaking and then drop the
Uh-huh.
ball when they could have done what everyone else did?
No, but see,
This
the
is the
difference
equivalent
is,
of Vito. This is the equivalent of Vito not making a bag built like this. Vito has
uh-huh,
had, I don't know how many years to make a simple bag
yeah.
with a tool pouch in the front and a meter with all the storage, including your impact, in the back. Everybody's had years to make a bag like this. These guys come out of the gate swinging for $60 and do it.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
There's Bosch
a
for you.
chameleon.
Bosch is the Vito of the tool world, and
It
everyone's
what
copying it.
no, the problem here is you have to remember where you are. You're in the United States. And here in the United States, Bosch is not a major player. I just hate to break it to you that way, but they're not a major player. And why? Because people are buying the names here. It's just like why you go to Asia, they dominate with Makita. You go to Europe, you're going to see Bosch and Hilti. You come to the United States, it's DeWalt and Milwaukee. Those are the major players. It's because all over the world, people are just buying the name. It's not just an American thing. People are buying the name. And while I love some of Bosch's tools, I also tell you the tools that they make that stink, like stink
What's up,
out
Mr.
loud. They
Zach?
stink on ice. CryPop just sent me several things to include in my video. Nice.
Nice.
Who is it? It's Mr. Zach.
I've what did I accept?
What's your channel?
What did I accept from CryPop?
Yes, Salt. It does have a shoulder strap.
I think I bought that bag and then CryPop reached out and then wanted to
Yes,
reimburse
Tom.
it or something, but I already bought it.
Bosch is good on big boy toys. I agree. Yeah. Makita has some amazing saws in Asia. We don't. We in the U.S. do not get that. Yeah, I agree with you. But that's because their tools sell in those other markets. Like, everybody knows the markets that they sell well in. You're gonna see within the next 3 to 4 years, Bosch make a serious play to be a player here in the United States. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But they're going to make a serious play to be one of the major powers here in the U.S. You see it already. You go, thank you, Salt. Yeah, I know. I was watching the game. You see it now. You go into Lowe's and they've got the guy dressed up like Macho Man Randy Savage, and he's hawking Bosch tools. Like, they've got the cardboard cutouts already.
Really?
A free freak to have been that. Do you consider a free freak to have been that push? No, I don't think I think the freak is awful, dude. I hate it.
Hey, I want
Love the
to
hammer
help
throw.
this
Love the
guy
Mataro.
Zach out
Sure.
before you get over your head. Did they by any chance try to send you this bag? Just curious.
Who has the most crap recently? It's got to be Milwaukee has the most
If
crap
they sent you this
recently.
bag, we'll know what kind of cool channel you are.
Hey, great, Zach. He's almost 1,000 subs. What's the name of your channel, Zach? We'll have some people go over there and check it out. See, for me, I just tell the truth about tools. I don't really care about brands. I'm just here to tell the truth about tools. I'm going to let everybody figure out where it lies. Somebody asked me about the 36-volt Metabo hammer drill. I love Metabo.
Oh, be careful, Mr. Zach. Be careful about that bag. It's not for pros. I don't want to talk about Cry Pop on my channel because you saw what I did with that bag, right?
Yeah.
Sent them a very respectful email saying I will not be reviewing this bag. Be careful recommending that bag, man, because it's not for professionals. Should I show them what's wrong with the bag on your channel?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I love the Bosch installation driver. I have the 12 volt. I want to get the 18. I have the 12. I love it. I think it's actually better than the Milwaukee installation driver. It's more comfortable. The one tool, the one M12 tool that I love is the installation driver. My hand is too big to fit into that knuckle guard, so I have to ride my pinky around the bottom or move my hand up.
Sayer, what's wrong with this bag right now? Can you tell me, Sayer? Sayer, do you see what's wrong with this bag?
I already know
Sayer?
what's wrong. My ex-wife said she is wrapping presents tonight. I guess Trojan stock is going on the rise. She was over earlier, actually. Gave me mine.
Sayer, tell me what's wrong with this bag right now. A real pro will know. This is proof that I don't hawk crap for you guys.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Zach got it. You can't have that. You can't have it to the where that's not going to stand. It's just
look, they cross over each other too.
Yeah,
like
it's not going to work.
WTF, man. No way. I sent them an email, respectfully rejecting this bag and telling them what they can do differently.
Marshall, yeah.
Yep. You guys will never see that bag on my channel.
Panther, thank you for the $5 super chat. We appreciate it. It's a normal bag. Might as well get it. Actually, if you looked at the Werner or the Werner bag that I showed in my
for $12
my deal video, yeah, it was 10.
Better.
It was $10.
10 times better than that. Oh,
yeah,
it's a tenth
I
of
was
the price
blown away. Yeah, I was blown away. I thought it was amazing.
A tenth of a price. Oh, did someone see my Klein leather bag? Hang on. Did you guys see it? Don't look at my Klein leather bag.
Yeah, it's got his leather mask in there with his ball gag. Oh, isn't that sweet? See, you can see the mask in there. It's hiding. Oh,
this thing's pretty sweet, dude. I don't know if I ever showed you that.
Yeah, you did when you came back from Klein that day.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Better off using a pillowcase. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
It is double stitch too.
Yeah. Good stuff.
My dad did leathercraft, so I got to know the importance of double stitching stuff.
First show featuring tools and tactics.
Yeah. We will not be having a purse show on my channel. What you do on your channel is one thing. I am not into purses.
We're doing a CC show here in a minute.
Oh my God. What about channel locks? Any of you use them? Yeah, I use channel locks.
I never really gave channel locks a chance, right? I worked for a company that would rarely run pipe. We did a lot of Romex and troubleshooting and industrial, like knocking out panels and stuff. Like I wasn't too much involved with the running of the pipe. And then whenever I joined trade school,
you were too busy getting the pipe run.
The Knipex.
Yes, we have discipline, Zach.
The Knipex came out, And I started using the Knipex back in 2008.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I take that back. I used the Irwins that are shaped like a hex. And if you beat them too hard, the buttons shoot off on the side. I used those for a little bit. I like those better than channel locks. The quick button and you can slide up and down.
Yeah.
And that's what I used for about a year before I discovered the Knipex.
Yeah. I'm a Cobra guy. I'm going to use the Cobra. They're honestly just better than the channel lock, and I have both
Using
of them.
channel locks while Cobras exist is crazy. You're right. It is.
Yes, that's
Absolutely
exactly what I
correct.
said, Backwoods. He is definitely the pipe E, not the pipe
The
er.
pipey.
uh, that's just the way it works here. If you guys are, if you're like a what's the nice way to say, like a homeowner, an office worker, or whatever, and you're tuning in to hear us speak, just know that we're not going to speak like you would in an office. We're going
Yeah.
to speak like tradesmen.
Well, once you get a taste of construction, man, like that, even when you go to the office, you still talk like that. You just got to make multiple visits to HR.
Okay.
So we're just going to talk to you like every day.
Yeah. Driller is 67. He's a well driller. Good for
He
you,
must
man.
know Panthers X.
She's been getting drilled for years.
That well is deep by now.
It's almost bottomless. I can't pronounce his screen name on there, so I'm just gonna call him 67.
Don't do that.
Oh, I don't care about this stupid thing game. You know,
I
I'm
don't even
too
know what
old
that
for
is.
that.
Yeah. I try to
Okay.
keep my work.
Thanks, Hot. Appreciate that.
What?
Got it.
He said it and got banned. Go on.
It's fine by me. I don't really care. Live is full of electric. No, we've got just about every trade represented. We've
Yeah.
got mechanics, carpenters, handymen, HVAC,
You'll get more
electricians,
electricians on my live than his live.
plumbers.
But in general, we got a mixed bag here.
Yeah, we're actually a tradesman focused channel.
Just call him Matt.
Yeah. Okay, Matt. That'll be easier. I won't.
Yeah.
I might not be able to remember it, but I'll definitely give it a try.
There you go.
No, all of us ain't gay. Thank you, Jamie. Is Hyper Tough going to take over? I don't know.
His background. I got
Thanks,
the electrical channel, so I do all the electrical. I'm an electrical inspector, and then I did. How long was I in the field? 10 on that one company, 2, 3, I don't know, 13 years in the field, industrial, mechanical, everything, pretty much infrared. There's not too much I didn't do electrically.
I'm just proud to say I'm retired. I'll leave it at that.
Did.
I don't.
Yeah. I did 3 years of trade school for HVAC. I did 4 years of trade school for electrical simultaneously, which was, there's no way in hell I could do that ever again. Can you imagine going to school every night? Night from 6 to 10 o'clock for trade school after you finish doing your work?
Here, but your chassis nice. All right, thanks, Zach. High voltage lineman and rancher. There you go. Will Walmart pick up Flex? No. The 100%. That's not the right fit.
Yes, they will. Walmart's gonna pick up Flex.
This idiot said the same thing, which just proves to you that it's not going to happen. No Flex at Target. No Flex at Walmart.
Flex at Target. That's funny.
Flex wants to go into trade houses.
I'll stop buying Flex if they go to Target.
Okay. Where they actually have a chance of reaching their target audience. That's their focus. They're going to have Ace, a few other stores. Acme, I know, is going to carry them. Amazon is already carrying them, but their main focus is going to be in supply houses.
Look, check it out. If they do go to Target, you have the Flex Tuckables.
I wish to God you had a battery in that and accidentally pulled the trigger when you were doing that.
This is actually the worst one to even have to tuck because it doesn't have a safety.
Skill makes more sense to go to Walmart than Flex because Skill
Yeah,
is not
Skill.
a professional brand. It's not
Skill's
even
already there.
close.
They're already there.
Yeah, they are. They've got their table saws, their miter saws, so it does make sense. I will not be like 731 Woodworks and tell you guys that Skill makes the best table saw in the world. Unfortunately, I actually know the difference, and I can tell you that they do not make anywhere
You
near
know
the
what?
best.
I actually
table
almost
saw.
got triggered today. I've never been triggered before, but I saw one of his thumbnails and he was wearing a
Okay.
Win shirt.
Oh,
That dude's a
why?
professional woodworker. There's
Is he?
100 other brands that you can do other than Win. Okay, if you're broke and you're trying to make it, sure,
I'm with you,
Win.
Tom.
How
No.
are you wearing a Win? There ain't no way. Did you know they're paying him?
Yeah, Flex will not. I don't think Flex will go to Tractor Supply. Porter Cable's not selling at Tractor Supply. Makita's not selling at Tractor Supply either. I
Is a
suspect.
Flex fanatics? Yeah.
I'll say this: within the next year, Makita may have no home. Not in the U.S.
Those are definitely tuckable already.
Yeah,
They don't even need an ad.
not best budget. It's not even the best budget table saw. Actually, honestly, I hate ryobi, but ryobi makes a better table saw than Skill.
He learned about several of the tools recently.
Who did?
When I can't find all the tools from last year's video.
Panther. I quit watching. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at it like I'm looking at it as someone who was a trade professional,
There's
and
Flex
I
at Ace.
also do yes, and I also do woodworking, or I did work woodworking. I haven't had time to do it recently.
Flex is at Ace now?
Yes,
That's surprising.
it is not. So,
Well, they
but
took Tuck Built.
when you look at it, when you actually look at the ryobi table saw next to the Skill table saw, the ryobi is arguably better, like objectively better than the Skill.
What do I gotta type?
Are extremely underpowered. You got to wait till the first of the year. Both are extremely underpowered, but you can say that the ryobi is arguably or objectively better. The Skill, I did a short on it not too long ago, maybe a year or so. So maybe it was a long time. When they first started moving into Walmart, I did a video of the Skill table saw and how bad it was.
That bad, huh?
I love the radial arm saw. My favorite saw is the radial arm saw. Yes, it is that bad. Ace and True Value, I think, are both going to carry the Flex line.
Nice.
Yeah. If you really want a better contractor saw, like Rigid actually makes a better contractor saw, like a job
Rigid
saw.
does, but just before Black Friday, man, those DeWalts went on sale.
Oh,
the
DeWalt's
whatever
nice.
it is.
Great. I love the DeWalt's.
And it was like $250 or something stupid with the stand.
Mm-hmm.
No, they weren't. They were $350. Sorry, they were $350 with the stand, which meant whenever things like that go to $350, you can go to OfferUp, and you can get the saws that are usually for $350 on OfferUp. They go down to $250.
Oh,
So I picked up my DeWalt saw for $250. The only thing it didn't come with was a miter gauge, unfortunately.
I picked up my Delta table saw, my 10-inch Delta table saw for $280.
Oh, that's great. That was
I
new.
picked up yes, brand new
Yeah.
in the box. I picked up my my rigid miter saw for $284. I think it was
I paid full
284.
price for mine, $500 back in the day.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Got it for free from work.
With a Santa Home Depot deals of the day, typically twice a month. Thanks, Caleb.
Right.
Appreciate
Right.
it. Good. By the way, check out Caleb Ross while we're all here. Caleb Ross, Tool Squatch, Dr. Left Hand Thread. Our favorite doctor on the internet is Dr. Left Hand Thread.
Next to Fukimutter.
And Little Jimmy, which he calls it Fix It Jimbo or whatever. We don't call him that. We call him Little Jimmy because he's a midget, and he deserves it. The miter gauge that comes with the DeWalt tools trash $250 is a sick deal. Perfect.
Good to know. I'll get a Incra, maybe Incra. What should I get? Incra, or should I just get a Miles Craft?
No, you get an Incra.
Incra.
I have the Craig Precision miter guide, and that thing is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, maybe I'll get that.
It's 150. And Incras have the table on the other side. No, no 150 for the Craig. The Incra has a table on the other side to help you do the feeding, because I know you have a problem with it. They help you do the feeding, and the Incra is going to be $250, $300 last time I checked. But Incra makes a better, like they make maybe the best miter guides in the world. So I really love it. It's them. Laguna makes another great one. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. I just know this knowledge off the top of my head because I have Alzheimer's. I got nothing else to do.
Oh, look at him go. Yeah, he's dead on. Look at that. Hang on, let me show my address isn't on there.
You're surprised that I'm dead on?
Well, I'd never noticed that it had the feeder on the side. You mentioned that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no, I was talking about this one specifically because this one here, if it's Incra, that should be decent.
Zombie. Yes. It is a decent. It's just their basic. I mean, the thing is with theirs is you can put your own fence on it, your own extension.
Right.
And then set up your stop locks and do that. They actually have kits.
Oh, I see your Craig one. That is nice.
Yeah, they have kits that you can add that will allow your allow you to put in T channels, so that you can have stop blocks and hold downs and do all kinds of crazy stuff with them. Really makes like a really, really nice miter guide, kind of makes a crosscut sled superfluous.
That's
but there's still a need. That is my Craig one. Yeah.
That's nice.
Thanks, sir.
See, I had a really nice crosscut sled.
Thank you for the jewels.
Table sled with my rigid. And the table was made of granite itself, so there's very limited on what you wanted to slide in there.
For life, we won't. I won't know because I'm not going to buy a Bauer. I'm considering. Honest to God, I don't know.
The Bauer miter gauge.
Christmas. I might.
I don't know. You got to go live and give that test.
I have a guest channel. Oh, Tactics, Tools and Tactics. That's his name. One of the moderators will take care of it. They'll send links to his.
Oh yeah, it's called Tools and Tactics.
Or Fools and Fat Chicks.
Or Fools and Fat Chicks. Or Purses for Electricians. .com.
Mm-hmm. Joe, sorry.
Tool purses. What not to do.
User error. That's my favorite.
User error is good. You type of electrical mistakes to avoid. You'll see a lot of the videos that I do for inspections.
What's the tactical errors? That's also another
Tactical
one of
errors
your
is a good one.
many channel names.
How
Thank
to
you,
do
B-dubs.
everything wrong and still succeed on YouTube because of authenticity. Oh, we should shoot it in the
Thanks,
channel.
Denny.
How to fail upwards. Yeah. I only just started putting. Hey, I've been putting descriptions in my videos lately.
Well,
Are you
good for
proud?
you. Good for you.
Yeah.
You
We got
finally learned. You made a little
small
bit of money
steps.
on YouTube, and you're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
like this. I should do this more often."
Makes a big difference. For type in WTF.
That's also true. Yes.
Jamie's definitely in the Discord.
Denna Tools talks way too much. He talks. Well, New Year's resolutions ain't up yet,
I like
so
how you growled.
the Den of Tools talks a lot because people that don't know what they're talking about spend a lot of time trying to convince you that they do.
Yeah. The difference with us, Zach, is we don't ever play a character. We can go live whenever we want. We can be in any background and any backdrop. Someone can ask us a live question and we can back it. All those other channels that play this game, oh, look at this tool, look at this, go buy this. This is what we got today. They can't back it because they've never actually done what we've done. So it makes it really easy to help you guys out in that way, where a lot of channels they can't help you out that way. You'll comment, you'll ask a question, they're never going to answer you, or they got to do research, and then it's not even their own opinion.
Yeah, it's a lot of them are just terrible. What's my opinion of the tool and plier wrench? I have not used it. Whip. I haven't used
What's up,
it, so I
Jamie?
can't tell you. I can tell you that I've used their wrenches, their combination wrenches, their dual box end flex head wrenches. I've been using their
Socket out.
the nut drivers. The nut
Yeah.
drivers I've been using for years, and I love them. I love them. Everything I have tried from Toolant so far has been good for me. Now, am I going to tell you that they're Snap-on, Mac, or Cornwell or Lyle quality? No, I'm not gonna insult your intelligence that way.
See, but the price point isn't far enough from Knipex for me to tell you that they're better than Knipex. I've used Knipex since 2008. So somebody says, "Hey,
thanks, Beagle.
Can you review these?" Automatically, they're not going to be better because I don't know. Like I've beaten the crap out of Knipex Cobras in ways that would break anything else. So when someone says, "Hey, what's your opinion on this?" It's still Knipex, unfortunately. Like I got this plier here from Work Pro, and I was able to review it because it was $15, and it's small. The one that's this size from Knipex is $50.
Yeah,
and it's the same size.
Anything that small. I can't use anything that small.
I would say that this is going to be able to do 90% of what you need to do, and then the Knipex will do 100% of what you need to do on a task with something this small. These are just fine for $15 plus. Plus, you're just going to lose them anyway, and these have a lanyard hole.
Yeah, Zach, you just heard it live. Somebody asked me a question about a tool, asked me my opinion of it, and I just said I've never used it. I can't tell you. And then I compared it to what I had used in order to give them a more informed decision. But I'm not telling them to go out and buy it because I haven't used it. But I can give them my opinion of the brand and what I have used from the brand and why I can say, yes, it might be okay.
What would you recommend versus the Knipex for a DIY? Because recently we tried the. Ooh, I don't have them behind me. I don't have them in here. Which means obviously. No, what's the Cobalt? That Cobalt set? It was like that 7 1/4.
No.
Was that good in your opinion?
No.
I wasn't too happy with them, but I haven't tried the full size Cobalts. But they had that one 3-piece set.
Yeah. So I'm just going to break it down for you. Knipex is at the top of the mark. They're clearly the best at what they do.
What's next?
channel lock. Channel
Channel
lock is
lock.
next.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Harbor Freight stuff is like right in that mix right after, and then I think the new one from Klein is probably in that Harbor Freight area.
The Caleb Ross talking about the Cobras style that are Irwin. Those are
Yeah.
fine. The buttons will fly off. They are
Blow
tack
off.
welded. Like, I'm not going to show you on this. See how this button is just kind of sitting on the top of the weld?
Yes.
The Irwins are sitting on the top with a axle, like a little skinny, like this is like welded 360 around that whole
Yeah.
knob. The
Yeah.
Irwins are just like a little pin, and then they're on there. So the buttons on the Irwins will fall off, and they do.
Yeah. So I can tell you that the Crescent, Apex, and Doyle, those three brands, I would avoid all three, because
Yeah.
they're all three are soft as baby turd. It's not going to make you happy if you use it. Like it's like what you would leave in the toilet after a bad night
Actually,
at
I will say
Taco
this,
Bell.
and Klein is fixing to send me. I was kind of reluctant
Yeah.
for Klein to send me something, but they're going to send me the NWS rebrand of
Yeah.
the tongue and groove pliers or whatever they are. These are fine. They kind of look like a bearded dragon.
Yeah.
These are fine, but the problem with these is that when you actually go to use them for an electrician, because these tools are like, oh my God, I flipped it around. Now I'm lost. There we go. These tools are like an extension of your hand. You would need that gap to close 100% for this to be useful for
Right.
anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're probably just fine for pipe, but
Oh,
then you've kind of got this multi
I
design
forgot.
where these still aren't curved. They're still flat on the top and they're smooth.
I
So
got to
these are
get the
probably
worst
great
one.
for plumbers, for pliers wrenches. And I also really like this push button at the bottom to release
You would.
instead of having to push up here.
Yeah. You
But
would.
at the end of the day, these just aren't it. And especially for $50.
Somebody was asking about the smooth jaw pliers. So the Icon ones at Harbor Freight are actually decent. They're on par. They're on par with the Knipex. But let me just grab the worst tongue and groove pliers ever made. Guess
See,
which ones?
we got.
You already know. You already
No,
know.
hang on. Hang on. Don't show them yet. Don't show them.
Okay. Oh, rigid. Yeah, I forgot about rigid. How could I forget about rigid?
I don't know. Just show them. I don't know.
What's the worst one? What's the worst one ever? Do you know yet?
They're tongue and groove?
Uh-huh.
No,
you know
I don't
yet?
know. No, I don't. Go ahead. Oh yeah, those are terrible.
These are
Milwaukee's
the
terrible.
biggest. This is the biggest POS.
They're so bad that I've never owned those. That's how bad they are. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, not just that. The worst part about those, I actually just gave a pair away. I hate them so much.
Oh,
The button
the pinch
sticks
point,
off.
yeah.
The button sticks
Oh,
off
I
half
don't
a
even
mile,
have that. Yeah.
and then they pinch. They close on your fingers completely. Yep. Fail.
How would you like to be having the meat of your hand in here?
No, hard pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I said that about these, people got on me and they're like, "Oh, they're great." That's when you know they're just buying the name.
If
They're
you
not
don't
using
see them on the channel, because I won't show anything on the channel that's garbage at all.
You're gonna
you won't see
show
it.
CC. You
We're gonna
just did a
try.
video
Hey,
on CC.
we're gonna try CC,
Garbage.
and we're comparing it to the Milwaukee. It's two garbage tools versus each other. If my kids are here,
No,
we're gonna have to go
Dolphin.
very abruptly.
Dolphin, that is not. No, the better you take care of your tools, the longer they'll last, and the more money you'll make with them.
That's true, but if you destroy them faster, you can buy newer, better tools more often.
Ooh, thoughts on union versus non-union electrician?
So I've only ever been non-union, so we talk crap about union all the time. What I would say is that here in Texas, you don't need to be a union, and you got more opportunities being a freelance, whatever. You can just jump ship, go wherever you want. Um, and you can work with somebody without being penalized.
True.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what I would
I'll
say.
tell you this. I'll tell you this. Now I had to work in a union because I worked in New York, and the minute I got to not have to work in a union, I took the opportunity. So
Nice.
I was a member of the United Iron Workers. Hated every minute of it. The thing is, in New York, everything's so regulated. If it is not in your job description,
Yeah, do
you
not do it.
cannot do it.
Don't
You
touch it.
cannot do it.
Don't
You
touch it.
if the person that is it's in their job description to do is not there, you just have to go on and do something else.
That's it.
Even if that's the last thing that you have to do before you can move on to something else, you have to wait for them to show up. And then everything is you get to a point and then you got to stop. It really just slows down productivity. But they protect people. They protect. They say they don't actually protect anybody, but they say they protect you. It's one of the worst. Like I hated going to the meetings. Got to the point where they told me not to bother because I would sit there and hurl insults the entire time that they were speaking because they would say something that wasn't true, and I would be like, "Well, that's not true." And I'd sit up front.
Mr. Zach says he's waiting on a list for union training. He's a mechanic at a theme park right now and looking for a
Oh,
new path. Nice.
interesting.
How old are you, man? Electrical's good. Electrical's always a good path. Let me
Heavy
go. Let me go see
equipment
if
operator.
anyone's here.
That is what you want to do. Heavy equipment operator. Why do you think my comment on the latest short about Milwaukee getting more floor? I didn't see it, Milwaukee guy. Sorry. Milwaukee is definitely going to be getting more floor space at Home Depot. I've been in ones that is ready to get out of there within seconds of being on the job. I'm non-union. 2930. Okay. Yeah.
If Milwaukee gets more floor space, sorry,
Yes.
and they start putting in bare tools, like exclusively, like you can go on Amazon and buy a bare tool of just about anything
Uh-huh.
and save yourself 80, 90, sometimes $200, depending on what batteries the dang thing comes with. That would be a huge win for Home Depot.
So I've been meaning to do a video on this, and I've been reluctant because I don't have sources to back it up. And then I'll answer your question, Zach. Oh, never mind. You're leaving. All right, take it easy.
See you later.
So if you look at the pricing that DeWalt has outside of the fourth quarter at Home Depot, it's very apparent that Home Depot is not interested in pushing the DeWalt line. And then you compare that to the zealous pricing that Lowe's does at their store for DeWalt during the course of the year. I know that people have written articles about this. There was there was one time where I think it was the 800 was $250 at Home Depot, and at the same time it was $119 or $140 or whatever it was at Lowe's. You know, you look at that and you go, well, they're expanding Milwaukee's floor space. It's very clear that they care about Home Depot as they have their reps there. You gotta make it. It makes you think in the back of your head. Is there a time when DeWalt is an exclusive at Lowe's? Milwaukee is an exclusive at Depot.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that'll
I don't.
happen.
I
I
don't
don't.
do any UV light systems. Yeah.
So somebody
I
asked
think it
about
could.
water
Yeah.
treatment and what's your opinion? I've got a water softener. I get one everywhere I go. I'm from Bermuda, so we take fresh rainwater. We triple filter it from tanks. We don't have the actual city water supply. We have our own local tank. It gets filtered. We drink the freshest, cleanest waters. We bathe in the freshest, cleanest water. You come out here, the water is garbage. Okay, not a lot of people are born with really clean water and then go somewhere so they don't notice the difference. Most people have no idea what they're actually drinking until you physically show them. You have a salesman come to the house. To specialize in that is one thing, but I wouldn't put all your eggs in the same basket and just do that,
Hey,
because
Charlton.
any company that's going to sell those, just like A.O. Smith right now is selling those,
Bosch.
they're just going to hire a local plumber that does it very well. And the guys that installed my system, they're probably watching right now. They're definitely sub to my channel. No offense to you guys, but there was no special training that went on for you guys to learn how to do that. It was a day course.
Nice, Dan.
You guys were doing most of the labor, and all this stuff is automated itself. There's definitely some school on how to do it, and backflow stuff and different systems and the reasons why you want to do it. But I don't think you want to specialize in that. You should become a plumber and then
Mm-hmm.
specialize in that, but don't just go into I'm only going to do this. You should be a wide range plumber.
If I were gonna tell Zach what to do, it would be to become a heavy equipment operator.
Or this was somebody else, but yeah.
I'd still tell anybody to become a heavy equipment operator. It's less pain on your body and higher pay. That's always important. My wife got me the new pack out in the opening bottom drawer and the 2-drawer and organizer for the top. Nice, Marks. Work on the water. I don't worry about water treatment stuff. I'm an old dude. I've lived through it all by now. How many life or world-ending events have I lived through in my lifetime? A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You've also got Alzheimer's, though. You could be the reason why we do want, better water.
I'll forget about it.
Just
I also have
deal with water
tumors. You didn't
systems
say
every day.
anything about that.
You got tumors too, man.
Yeah.
You just
Ram ProMaster or Ford. Who cares? Ford Transit, I guess. I don't care.
I've seen a lot of Ford Transits. They seem fine. Just don't put the ground rods behind where you're driving, because when you put on the brakes, they slam forward a little bit.
You gotta have the cage up front, dude.
Yeah. No. There's holes in the cage. So this guy pulled up to the job, and as he was getting out of the car, I was like, dude, that ground rod is lined up directly behind your head. And I was like, also, and he's like, what? And I was like, well, first off, dude, the code says the ground rod's got to be 8 foot long, and you're riding around with 6-footers. So hopefully you didn't install these on my job site, because how else are you going to fit a rod back there,
I think you worry about it too much. I mean, if everybody's the size, well, I've seen electricians, most of them the size of little Jimmy, so I hearted it. Thanks. Well, the one about Milwaukee lowering their pricing, extending their innovation, and reaching more people due to floor space. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, Milwaukee guy.
You got a clutch gift.
Thanks, Marks. Appreciate that.
YouTube's got to make that stay up longer. That's ridiculous, YouTube.
And thanks for the jewels, guys. Appreciate it. For all you guys that have been sending jewels, it is very much appreciated, because that does help the channel get a little bit of push out and whatnot. So it's always nice. And thank you. We got 81 jewels so far tonight.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
You get more likes though. We could probably get about 20 more likes within the next 5 seconds. I think. Just double tap the screen.
It would be nice.
Just double tap the screen, and it puts the likes up. It's very easy.
That would be appreciated. Thank you guys for the floating heart. I don't know what the floating heart one was. I didn't get to see it. The happy poop
Family
emojis
jewels.
always appreciated. Only jewels I share are family jewels. That's funny. I shared mine with your ex. Uh, a heart for the Mosquito Girl. So, well, a broken one. Thank you, Ott, for the 100 jewels. Appreciate
There you
that.
go.
Sunday. I did get to see the Sunday. That's always nice. And there's the
Nice.
happy poop. I love the happy poop. That's my favorite. 50 likes and I'll give 5 memberships. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
shoot. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
a great deal. Thank you,
double tap
Panther.
the screen, guys. Maybe you'll be one of those members.
You can't tap your TV screen. Well, Killtronics, you better get on your phone, dude.
Hey, man,
You want to get that free
get
membership? That's always
get
nice.
to tapping that TV screen.
There's my poop. Thank you, Ott. I love it. So if I were to advise a young man as to how to get into the trades, the first thing I'd tell him to do is go to any construction company and tell them you'll be a day laborer. They're going to sign you up because that is thank you for that $1.99.
How do we lose a
Appreciate that,
like?
Mark.
Whoever's are liked or
Ah,
disliked by double tapping, make sure
dang it.
you re-like.
Oh, I went to your channel for some reason. It's weird.
What channel?
Uh, your channel. Somebody
No,
put a
don't go
link to your
there.
channel. Oh, thank you, Denny. I don't know how it ended up there, but it did. Yes, gives Tactics a sub, by the way. I guess we're not going to get up to the 50 likes. That's all right.
Yeah, we
No, and
can.
so I would tell folks to go there, be a member of the day laborer crew. You're going to work the day labor crew for a couple of months, and then ask them to move into a different role. If you show up on time, you do the work, you don't complain, you do the work. They're going to move you in to bigger and better things. They'll give you more money. Because they know you're going to do this. And thank you, Backwoods, for being a member for 8 months. Into more debt by buying more Milwaukee tool. All right. Yes, we don't BS, folks. We're just here to tell you our opinion, right or wrong. We're going to tell you our opinion, but we're going to back it up with facts and understanding. So after you've been on the job for 5 years, 5 years of actual doing your trade, at that point, you're either going to move into management and you're going to ask to move into management. You're going to make sure that you tell them with like that whole from year 4 to year 5 that that's the track that you want to be on so that they can start getting you into leadership positions, training folks, teaching the other side of the business to you. And if that's not an option for you, then you're going to ask to be moved into heavy equipment. Those are the two paths.
Yeah.
Now, when you have been in a management position for 5 years, you're going to hear this again, 5 years. At that point, you are then capable, mentally capable, and hopefully financially capable of going out and doing your own business, hiring people and starting them out as well. Because if you're going to build wealth, that's the way to do it. Thank you for those 5 memberships there,
Nice.
Panther.
We got Llama Llama.
Oh, Llama Llama's still here.
Screaming Bagel.
John Spitzley. That's
Nice.
always nice. Jeff Granger. Thank Panther for your memberships.
There you go.
Yeah, that is nice. Thank
That's
you very
awesome.
much, Panther. Now, as a heavy equipment operator, there's not a whole lot of room for you to grow. But you're not putting the wear and tear on your body that other tradesmen are doing. The last thing you want to be is a concrete finisher that's in his 50s, knees are shot, back is shot, his hips are shot, his feet are shot, and you're still standing in the concrete. You need to be moved into an office. You need to be moved into an area where you can use your head and not your back. That's the progression change progression chain that people should be looking into in the trades. So it's 2 months as a laborer, 5 years as a worker in the trade, 5 years as management, or moved into management or heavy equipment. That's if you just want, like, if that's all you want to do, you want to be in the trades. That's the progression chain that you should go into. 5 years after being in management, start your own business and partner with the person that put you in management to have them help you start a business. Now you might have to move, but it's a good way for you to invest money to make more money on yourself, because you can't work yourself into wealth. You can work other people into wealth, but you cannot
Yeah,
work yourself into wealth.
it's true.
She's guess setting on. Oh, I don't know why you did that, Milwaukee guy. One thing my ex-wife and SoAlz have in common: their membership fees are reasonable. His wife, he retired at 62, was dead by 64. Yeah, that's the
Oh
thing
yeah,
with most tradesmen is once they retire, it's basically game over
that's
because
it.
they have no purpose. Whereas if you follow the correct career path through the trades, it's rewarding, but eventually, as you grow your own business or whatever, you have time to develop other interests and other hobbies.
Marry the boss's daughter. It's a
Yeah,
pretty solid plan.
if you're working 712s, like I worked 712s for much of my 20s into my 30s. If you're working 712s, the chances of you having a healthy relationship at home are nil. It's not going to happen. That the chances of your body being able to take that level of abuse for 20 years is nil. It's not going to happen. If you don't learn to work with your head at some point, the the job will just beat you into the ground.
Yeah, I got out when I could. I was about to decline my
Yeah.
what do you call it, inspector position, whatever.
Yeah.
And I kind of did for a while. Um, I declined it for about 6 months. I was offered the job, and then I waited about 6 months.
Thanks, Doc.
And long story short, I was in an attic, and I used to always sit cross-legged because I didn't want to like be completely all the weight on my knees.
Yeah.
And I would sit down whenever I could on my butt and cross my legs if I needed to. And my legs like locked up, dude, and I had to
Hmm.
crawl out of the attic on my stomach and down the ladder on my stomach and like stretch everything else. I didn't fall through the ceiling, you know. And
Yeah.
then I thought about it, and I was like, maybe, maybe I should get out of the field and be an inspector, you know.
Yeah, I mean, most guys end up chasing the dollar because they've put themselves into debt with cars, women, houses,
With women,
alcohol,
I like how women is a debt piece.
drugs. No, they are.
There you go. There you go.
But most guys just end up chasing the dollar, and then they work their entire lives. They get out, they got nothing because they never learn to work with their head. It was always, oh, I can sacrifice my body now. But by the time you can't sacrifice your body anymore, you're done. You're done.
Women equals his ex-wife because she's everywhere.
She is. She's brought so many of us great pleasure over the years. My Home Depot's Milwaukee sales rep is charging me just to walk down the Milwaukee aisle. So I'm even more. I understand. You must have the same guy I've got.
You're talking about the guy that drives the ryobi truck.
Mine drives a Mercedes. What
Yeah.
what are you talking about? They don't have the ryobi trucks anymore. They got rid of
What
those 2 years ago, 3 years
What do they
ago,
have
something like
now?
that. They drive their own personal.
Really?
Yeah, because too many folks were breaking into the Milwaukee truck, stealing tools, or just breaking into it.
My guy has a ryobi truck, and he still has it.
Yeah, it's guaranteed it's not a company truck. It's just one he put ryobi on. Of course, it's ryobi. Nobody's going to steal it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they might break into it just to leave good tools.
Just leave Milwaukee behind.
So hurting these days, I use my mind as much Kiltronics, yeah, it's important. Like I try, it working with your head is not for everybody. Not everyone can do it. But working with your body, no one can do it. Like you can't do that 4 years and have any kind of life at the end where you're still good. You have to go through different trade. Like you're going to have to transition to different trades, different aspects of the job or whatever, or else you're just going to be done. We all had that one dude who was like early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, who was still on the job, still grinding out there. And then you watch him, he couldn't walk upright. He had that weird gait where he was rocking back and forth so he could use his body to keep him moving.
Yeah.
We all had that guy on the job.
That 10 ounce
thing you want
stubby
to do
hammer
is
you're
be him.
talking about is actually really useful. My buddy would have that in his HVAC tool bag. You never know when you're going to need a hammer, and you never really need a full size hammer as like a technician or electrician or something like that, unless you're installing. Kids are here, man. We're going to have to go.
All right.
I got to go
Let's
anyway.
get out of here.
I got to go.
We got to get. We'll see you guys next Sunday at 7. You got anything to say to the people?
It's got some videos coming out. I don't know when.
Okay. Next week, we're going to have our 10 best tools of 2025. That'll be out either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on what I find at Home Depot on Wednesday.
Oh,
because I might make the deal video on that day.
You got to give away a knife.
That'll be Christmas Day.
There you go.
We're not telling anybody about that.
Oh. Forget that.
Yes. So for all you Makita guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them. Actually, blow them like you hate them.
Use teeth. Use teeth.
Yeah. And for the rest of you, manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will always look big. And who doesn't want to have a big deck?
Appreciate it, Milwaukee guy.
See you guys next Sunday, 7 o'clock.
We'll see you guys.
Central Standard.